Hello everybody, it's Demon here. Thank you so much for tuning into the Demon Cast. You're listening to World's End, Episode 12.
Do you think you might need more help?
I think
Or
that
do
we
you
are
want more
fine. We are not passing through towards Black Ridge. We don't have to deal with the twins. Black Mesa. So, we won't have to pass the twins area. So, I'm sure that we'll be fine.
I asked him about the twins. What is he
Oh,
about them?
you're not familiar with
'Cause
the
I don't-
twins. They're,
No, I'm not.
They're dragons. They live near Black Mesa. They've been,
Oh, wait a minute. Just Dryas starts to think and puts up his hand just a second, and he starts thinking, didn't we run into some dragons?
Oh,
That
yeah.
they called the twins?
Yep.
Were these them?
Mm-hmm.
They ate one of our people. Who was it? Gimpy.
Oh, yeah.
His name was
Whatever.
Gibble.
Gibbles. I called him Gimpy, but yeah, Gibbles. Yeah. They ate one of our people because we were running from them.
I forgot about that.
Bastards ate Gibbles.
Okay, anyway, yeah. Then I'll be like, okay, I heard about them a long time ago, but I don't know any new information, so I would love to hear the information you have.
As he can pull out, or he can form a mist-like map of the Freelands and kind of point out their hunting area. They're now about 500 years old, so
Yeah.
they're big guys now, and they're terrible for the trading through that area.
Well, that's where one of our ships goes too.
Yeah,
Edward.
they're green dragons. They tend to stay towards the ground, luckily. So a lot of the shipping is either by boat or by air, and a lot of people end up kind of going around that area, making a month-long journey, a 2-month-long journey, just to avoid them.
Do you think we are powerful enough for that?
No.
Damn it. I wanted to skin some dragons.
You could equip yourself with some Dragon's Bane stuff, provided your Arcana holds out.
Oh, when Bay gets here, maybe she can help.
Oh, there you go.
I heard she might be a little OP.
Oh, yeah, her. They're both OP. She's really OP.
Okay.
So yeah, you get information on your the twins.
That's when we go to kill them eventually. We're gonna thrust the sword down their head. This is for Gimpy. And stab him in the head.
Okay, I'm adding kill twins to my list of things for you guys to do.
Yeah.
All right. If you choose to visit Caldera or Citadel, we will welcome you. He's going to start moving out.
Has what's her name got there yet?
Nope, it's been about a month. Oh, did you want to try your divination spell again to ask your god, or your...
Yeah, let's do it again.
Okay. Where are you performing this?
Right there.
Right there. You perform your spell
In full plate armor.
in full plate armor, and you find yourself standing on top of a building. Huge building. The world around you is filled with giant buildings of stone and glass and crystal. It would be beautiful, except these things are crumbling away. And they're not like falling. it's like floating away from the other buildings. You sense a presence behind you.
I turn around.
It is the tree.
Smack it.
I look up for the raven or the crow.
Yeah, the raven's there.
What's up?
I should note that there's 6 voices that speak pretty much simultaneously when you hear this thing talk. And it like
Do they
talks.
all say the same thing?
Generally, usually it'll be like a one-off thing, like "We are fine, I am well," or "We are well," kind of thing. So there's like echoes of like the same message in different words sometimes. And basically, it's before you ask the question of why you're speaking to us, we thought we'd show you. Showing you. Look around. And you can get the feeling that this is the astral plane, and it is falling apart.
Okay. So, how? So is this? I ask him, is this the world of the old of? I guess the celestial plane. I guess I'll just go ahead and ask it.
Yes, this is the plane that our children have created and forsaken.
Okay. So, is it what's happening to it? Is it completely destroying itself now?
Yes. In fact, and when he says in fact, like the world around you shifts. You don't feel it, but it's kind of nauseating to see. And you are now looking at a large chunk. This city stretches just from one end to the other. You can't see anything other than city and floating buildings and chunks of buildings. But there's this large hole, completely missing any buildings and stuff, and part of the ground below it and whatnot. It says, "This is the mechanism left by the gods to control all your magics. As you can see, it is no longer there."
How can we keep it working?
We care not to keep it working. We will take responsibility for the energy. That is why you are speaking to us now.
And I'm okay with that. You've pretty much been my god for how many years now anyway? So, I
To be
don't have a
honest,
problem with that.
we have only
but-
spoken for the last month.
I know, but I haven't had a god in a while, and Maybell has been worshiping the old gods, and I tend to. Maybell tends to. I trust her judgment, so I tend to go with what she does for the most part. So
Well,
that's what I've been.
you
I've been
cast
pretty
your
much
spell.
worshiping you.
Perhaps you would like to ask your question.
Well, I'm not. Not questions. Not really there anymore. Are you going to set up anything for the magic to start working again
Arcane?
once this celestial plane is destroyed?
We have already
Yes,
taken
but-
over Divine. We are not required for Arcane. It is a separate system.
Who runs that system?
You see the world shift again. And you are standing. It looks like there's mountains all around you. Like, it almost looks like you're in like some type of gigantic volcano, but instead of lava and stuff at the bottom of this volcano, it's crystals. The same crystals that make you go crazy.
Yeah.
And it's just shit tons of crystals. And you see the giant purple dragon lying down on one of these beds of crystals, and he is apparently eating these crystals. And off to the side, and it kind of zooms over to that, there's like this giant white stone statue of it looks feminine. It's definitely very artistically done. It's not obviously perfectly shaped like a human. And there's like a spiral staircase that kind of goes around it so that you can walk all the way up towards like the head. And basically you will hear the voices say, "This is the source of all arcane energies put in place by our children."
The crystals from the rift? Are they fluctuating because the dragon's eating them?
That would be a correct observation.
I'm guessing this dragon's like an ancient dragon. Do you know... they won't destroy it. Could you make it stop for us? I mean, it's a beast of pain. It only hurts people around it. It's not helping anything. But it's not good to live or to have. So it could be justified not to have it. Could you do a favor of destroying that to help my friends and keep it from completely destroying all the arcane?
We are trying to understand your reasoning, and sadly we seem to be failing.
Dragons cause pain. They kill people. They're vicious creatures. They do bring nothing but destruction for the most part. And this one is doing even more destruction than most if it's destroying people's magical abilities. And it shouldn't be allowed to live, but I'm guessing it. Can I tell from the picture if it was a huge, like, ancient dragon?
You've seen this thing before? Ancient dragons don't get that big. This thing is way beyond the size and scope of a dragon.
Fuck.
This creature, as is the method for the arcane energies, was created by our children. We do not understand why. Perhaps it is required.
But obviously I used to speak for one of your child's words was spoke. One of your children, her words came through me, and so I speak from one of your children saying that this is not a good creature to have. This thing will destroy what's left of its world. That thing makes even dangerous ancient dragons look like babies. And there's nobody in the world that can fight that. That thing will eventually just take over and destroy the world.
You get a sense that these entities are like trying to comprehend this stuff. And they come to the conclusion, then you should destroy it. And you are now kicked out and standing in the town square.
No. I would have squealed one thing before.
Sure, squeal it.
But I had the chance.
Sure.
I would have yelled, "Then give me the power to do it," before they kicked me out.
Okay.
Now I'm standing there.
Yep. A bunch of people look at you. Somebody goes, "To do what?" You okay?
Whatever, fuck guys. Who's asking this? Just random people?
Some random person. Dryas. Hey, are you okay?
Mm-mm. I just had a bad dream. I'm
Okay.
cool.
All right.
It's okay.
So,
So,
um, yeah. Let's focus on Jack for a moment. Hey, Noriko.
Yeah.
You've been traveling with Jack a long time, right?
Yeah.
And he's a pretty agile guy, right?
Yeah.
Okay. He's twitchy.
If you said something, I didn't get it.
Wait, what?
Were you talking?
Yeah, I'm talking to you.
Yeah, I didn't hear it.
Interesting. Yeah, Jack, he's kind of twitchy, like not normal fluid movements like usual.
Noriko's gonna ask if he's sick.
Can't get sick.
Wait, what?
Jack sort of just keeps wandering off, muttering to himself.
No, just think for a minute. Has she ever seen him get sick?
There's currently little orbs following him.
Oh man. Can I roll knowledge arcana to figure out what's going on?
You can give me a knowledge nature.
Dang it. Okay, I guess it's just an int check then. 8 doesn't probably won't give me much.
Okay. There's multicolored orbs following him. He is twitchy.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna try and heal him.
Ooh, that's interesting. Is your magic arcane based?
No. She can't use arcane magic.
Okay.
It's fine, I think.
Divine? Alright.
Yeah, it's gonna slap Jack with a good old cure moderate wounds.
Okay. Jack, you feel a healing spell hit you. It is vibrant. Any scrapes or bruises you had disappear.
Okay.
Brandon?
I look at Noriko and just kind of cock my head.
It cocks a little too far.
Shit, he's still twitchy. She shrugs like, okay, I give up. You're broken, man. What
Yeah.
did you do when I wasn't here?
Eventually the little floating orbs stop following him. They just kind of disappear. Jack stops being twitchy and instead starts moving a lot faster.
Okay, so the orbs are bad. Good to know.
Brilliant. Dryas.
Hello, yes, please?
What's that?
Nothing. Yes?
Okay. I don't know what you're doing at this moment, but it's been about 2 months. Colder weather is starting to set in. It's actually like nice fall days. Like you get that nice smell of decaying leaves and shit. And you hear basically arcanely enhanced sounds. Master Dryas, report to the southern gate quickly. You see a bunch of other people like rushing towards the southern gate, like armed people and whatnot.
Do I have my unicorn by now?
Oh, yeah, I forgot to talk about your unicorn. Yeah, you can have summoned and permanseed a unicorn.
Is it trained by now? Or-
And you can have it trained, work on the training thing. I want 5,000 gold pieces for this.
Okay.
I think that's reasonable.
I think I'm going to use up all of my reward money.
Yeah.
Can't pick it out.
So yeah,
I'm still looking
Dryas
for
has a
an
freaking
enchant.
unicorn for a mount now.
And it's a winged unicorn, so can it fly? I was wondering that. Without the enchant?
Seems like a Pegasus. I don't care, sure.
Yeah!
You got an airship. This changes almost nothing.
I know, but it's personal. So I hop on the unicorn and I fly to the front gate.
Yes. The people that already think you're a hero are starting to think you're a little more than just a hero.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you fly to the front gate. Some of the guards are like, "Eee, jeez." Hello, Master Dryas?
Hello.
Alexis Ravenhold is there. There's like the captain of the guard who's been put in place and whatnot. And, oh yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, everybody looks nervous. They're like trying to put cannons here. Alexis is going to look at you and like, well, that was quick. Hey, can we borrow your ship for a moment?
What for?
We just want to like put it like right there, and he kind of points like it's behind the wall up in the air, because it's got cannons, and it's a lot easier to move cannons through on an airship than there is to actually like move cannons here. We got something big coming.
There's something planning to attack us?
Well, there's something large heading straight for the gates, or straight for the city.
What is it?
We're not sure. Scouts reported basically a large metal...
Oh, she stole the construct? I know what it is. It's fine. How far away is it?
At this point, you can actually hear trees being cut down and whatnot off in the distance.
Okay, I'll say, give me a minute. Yeah, you can do it, but don't fire on it. I fly off forward and try to meet it
Okay,
and yell at her name.
you can fly forward. Basically, the Freelands is covered in forest and is almost impossible to get through. This thing is leaving quite a trail. It is much bigger than the one that you saw. The one that you saw, I believe, was 12 feet high. This one's about 25 feet high. Large thing. The cannon is a little smaller in comparison. And the other arm is like this giant blade that is just swathing through the trees and whatnot as it makes its way north.
So a Gatling gun and a blade. Really?
Not a Gatling. It's a cannon.
Oh, wow. Wow.
Yeah. And,
I holler out her name.
okay. You have to do it a couple times before it apparently hears you because it stops. And it looks like it tries to look upward, but can't really because it's not designed to do that. Most things it's going to shoot at are lower.
Yeah, I go down to where it's eye level.
Okay. Yeah, you can fly through basically the swath that this thing has cut. And it'll turn around. It'll stop. And kind of like squat down a bit onto like one knee. Where there is like clearly a ladder attached to it. Are you landing?
Do I see it's her?
Not yet, but stop moving.
Then I would still be flying,
Right,
but I'd be off the ground.
you're going to have to make another circle around before this thing's cockpit pops open.
Okay.
And yeah, that's her.
Okay, I guess I'll land and run up land and walk up to her.
Okay, yeah, she's going to climb out of this thing. And, yeah, get to the bottom. You walk up to her. She looks up at you, says, "Where's your brothel?" And then she face palms. First thing out of our mouth is, "Where's the brothel?"
It's not in the woods.
Clearly.
Um, so I see you brought something with you.
Yeah, you like it?
Yeah. How did you get this?
Well, we built it.
Yeah, I didn't think it was yours though. I thought it was theirs.
Oh no, it's not ours. But they're not going to come looking for it.
Okay. So now that you're away from them, tell me what that was when the thing lifted.
Okay, to put it in the simplest form that we can, the city can fly.
The whole city?
Well, out to the outer wall is what the design called for. So there was a portion of the city that extended out past the walls, actually quite a bit of city, that was left there and is probably destroyed by the giant elementals that attacked.
Oh. So there was a war?
Well, considering that everybody left in the city, it was really more like a slaughter of the poorer districts. Less of a war. But there's only so much we can do.
Are you still rich? That question has to be asked because she said she was going to bring like 300 grand or 300,000 gold or something like that.
They won't be around to look for it.
So you did.
They don't
That's
need it
fine.
where they're going.
That's good. So, yeah, I just had to come check this was you because they were planning on attacking you. And I didn't really want to bore at my walls.
We can understand, but I don't think them attacking me would, do anything.
Well, it worked them up into a little bit of a frenzy, so I didn't
We
want everything to go
understand. We
nuts.
got a lot of worried looks approaching towns and stuff. Getting across the Star Sea was a bitch.
That's something you should explain.
Oh, large barge.
Oh,
Yeah, and a lot of gold.
it's funny. Okay, well, I have a couple plans I would like you to work on, so we can talk about that a little bit.
Great. Brothel first. No, it's not dark out yet.
Well, at least she's getting a little bit more control, I think.
It has been a long trip.
You can park the thing next to me and let me fly ahead and let them know it's okay before you come in. So give me a couple minutes and then you can start coming back in. Park it
Well-
next to the keep. Borrow.
Will do. She can climb back
Okay.
into this thing. So yeah,
I take off.
there you go.
Yay.
You can land by the waiting people of musketeers and a couple cannons and whatnot.
I land up in front of him and scoot, like run up and be like, hey, it's a friendly, so don't harm it and it won't harm you.
Okay. They very nervously watch this thing as it approaches and finally shuts itself down right outside the gate. This thing is huge. I don't remember how big the walls were. I think they were 25 feet. So it's about the same size as the walls around your city.
So it's like Attack on Titan. The big Titan looking over the wall.
Yeah. Not quite that scale, but yeah.
On a smaller size, but same thing.
Okay. So yes, welcome, Kayan. Jack,
Yes.
anything specific you want to do in this city before we let Dryas talk to Kayan, and then we're kind of going to leave the city.
No. Jack's kind of keeping to himself right now.
Okay. So, Noriko, You doing anything other than just hanging around Jack?
There's not really much she can do besides that.
Okay.
Unless somebody gets hurts themselves, be like, yeah, here's a cure light wounds or something.
Okay. So there's some situatedness stuff that needs to get done, and where are you holding Kayan up? Is there a specific place you wanted to give her?
To sleep?
Yeah.
Crap.
I mean, you can basically give her her own apartment. You are Master Dryas.
Yeah, give her some place.
Okay.
On the other side of town. No,
Rias. Speaking of Rias, we'll get to that in a minute. Yeah. So if you want to hold her up in an apartment, that's fine. And you want to call on her the next morning, you can find her. She gets home, or she is home. She looks like shit. She looks sore and grumpy. But, yeah,
have a long night.
Everything hurts.
Why? What's wrong?
And then the other side of her goes, everything's great.
How many men did you have sex with last night?
Let's discuss projects you want me to work on. 3.
Would a cure anything help? Or is she actually okay?
She
I
shrugs.
put some positive energy into her.
There you go. She feels better. The other side of her goes, oh, I kind of like that feeling.
Well, next time I'll put it out my penis for you.
We would not appreciate that. Kind of weird you get 2 answers that are close to the same thing, but opposites. Projects. You wanted projects. Futuristic guns.
It's a sword, actually, but...
You said you had a futuristic gun.
Oh, yeah, that one. Yeah.
Oh,
Sword's
Varro's
better
Keep.
to start off with. Yes.
Let's start with Varro's Keep.
Okay, is that where we're going?
Please.
Okay. I take her. How do I make sure the things don't attack her?
She just has to be with you. And you can add her to like a white list, I guess, later on.
Okay. I'll tell her that she has to be with me to enter. Otherwise, I have an invisible creature here to attack.
Okay.
So, just FYI.
Okay.
So, I go in, but I make sure nobody knows this. Nobody hears me what I say.
Okay. So you can show her the basement, right?
Yeah.
She quickly realizes, well, she's ecstatic. She has no idea what that glowing crystal is. The computer is amazing towards her. She pop off one of the panels and look at it and like doesn't even want to touch it yet because that might be bad. Just running around reading the inscriptions on the walls and shit. And she quickly realizes that there's doors. There's like 4 doors in here. Did you want to open them?
I guess I'll tell her what's in them, but she doesn't seem to have a need for money or really want for money.
Okay.
I'll tell her she can toss her gold in there too.
Okay. She'll do that because that's a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, don't forget to update the gold money.
I will update what's in the keep. When you open that door, she goes, ah! Because as far as I remember, the thrall is still in there.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about that.
And then she goes, Siene? And looks like, I'm confused.
This was a body that they used to...
This is the exact description of Varro's daughter.
It wasn't her daughter, his daughter, though. It was his daughter pretended to be, well, this was essentially a lifeless body manipulated. His actual daughter was the leader of the guards.
Oh. And that's how she could be assassinated and never die. We get it. Clever.
Yep.
Kind of inches her away around the thrall. Drops off her pack.
I wish I had something that could have made that move.
It's great. So yeah, there is a workshop behind one of these things, and she'd love to see the workshop. It's where your construct was.
Okay. Yeah. I'll show her the workshop.
She looks like a kid in a candy store running around this, looking at everything. And she starts laughing. And she looks up at me. It's like, can you believe she's getting wet over tools? And she goes, I fucking hate you.
I just chuckle. I would try to molest her, but then that would end awkwardly.
Oh, very awkwardly. One of them would enjoy it. The other one would hate you.
See, but I need the other one. That's the problem.
Yeah. Okay. So, projects. Let's focus on the projects.
Okay. The first one, I want to take. I get her all the laser guns that I've gotten.
Okay.
There's crystals in here that make it shoot. Lasers, not bullets. So I would like to somehow take the crystals out of here, put them into a sword, enclosed hilt that you can hold, and make it, when you turn it on, it'll shoot a laser. It'll project the laser outwards and like return. It goes to the end and comes back and just keeps on doing that, making a constant beam.
Interesting.
So it makes like a sword with the beams.
Okay, so you can give her one of these things and just test it out, but obviously they don't fire. So you said this fires essentially a scorching ray type thing, non-magical?
I don't think it was magical.
Interesting. I'll get to work on this right away. This is cool.
Okay. And then I tell her about the other one.
Great.
Um,
You want
there's
your
also another one.
basically a revolver type thing that empties spells out of a storage thing.
Yeah, essentially.
Okay, we can work on that later. This is all going to take time, and
Well, you've got a week or two.
yeah.
I'll just check.
A couple days later, guy walks up to you. Decent looking chap. He's got kind of that Fire Islander vibe to him. So, yeah, I mean, it's kind of clear to see he's got the flared shouldered thing and whatnot. He's got this great big broadsword on his back and whatnot. This is, excuse me, you are Dryas, correct?
Usually.
Usually. Are you sometimes somebody else?
In the bedroom. And then I wink at him. You ever heard of role-playing?
Huh. Well, that's not what I came to talk to you about, but,
You know, I'm open. Whatever. I let people know stuff.
oh, that's great. Okay, you on the airship, correct?
Yes.
So I was up here visiting my sister Dryas at the Dragon Shrine here in town, and I come across some other people that want to make their way to there's a place called Caldera. It's like in a volcano or something, and apparently we already missed the carriage by like a month. But they were wondering, and I was wondering because I'm not sure I could find the place on my own. But if we can, pay you to get a lift to Caldera.
Do I remember where Caldera is? That the one where near that town to the right?
Yeah, it's that dot to the east.
Yeah, east. Okay.
Let me put you in the map.
Um,
Couple days by airship.
Okay. I guess. I asked him, how many are we transporting? How many was it?
Oh, let me think. There's a cleric girl, our 2 followers, the other one. So I guess like a total of 5.
Can I? Yeah. What is it? I'm going to roll something. Sense motive to make sure he's not doing it to like be running from somebody or something.
Okay.
Can I?
You can also be reading his thoughts. For the most part, it's simply, this is what I need. And, thinking about it, he thinks about the people that are on there. And he apparently doesn't actually know these people. He just kind of met them. 16 for your sense motive. This guy is 100% genuinely honest.
I do want to ask him one thing and read his mind when I say it.
Okay.
You're not trying, because we did pick up that person that was a queen or princess. You're not somebody running from the law, are you? Just to justify.
Of course not. And his brain is like, does it happen?
Yes, it does.
What does? Wait.
It happens.
Is he reading my mind? I just thought, does that happen? He said that, yes, it does.
Well, most people ask that. Oh, shit, did he say that? Shit.
He like takes a step back at you, or step back from you, looks at you, big smile. I'm thinking of a number between 1 and 5. What is it? It's 3.
4.
Oh. Okay, never mind.
Oh.
Here I thought you were reading minds. I thought that was cool. Anyway.
I am cool, but I'm not that cool. I mean, I do own a Pegasus. God damn it. A flying unicorn.
It's either a flying unicorn or a Pegasus with a horn. I have no idea what that is. Can I see it?
Sure. I'll jump on it. I'll go get it and write it out.
He has a moment of stunned silence, then pulls out a book and starts sketching it.
Don't forget I'm blue, and I look sexy as fuck while I'm doing this. And I'm flying like 5 feet off the ground.
Okay.
You got my sexy pose?
I'm not that great of an artist, but I'm trying.
Okay.
Hey, Jack, are you around?
For this, I don't think so.
Okay. So, yeah, you gonna give these guys portage?
Sure.
How much are you charging?
What's a good number?
2-day journey. You could get these guys for like 100 gold apiece if you wanted to rape them.
I like raping people. Do they seem like they can afford it, or are they?
Oh, he'll bring you to meet these people, and it is Okay, I guess... Nope, nah, you didn't see that. So, Dryas wouldn't know anything, but it's the same red-headed cleric person that was in one of the cutscenes. Chainmail armor, tabard. She looks pretty well to do. She's got a... it's a flame sigil on her chest, but it's not the Empire Flame sigil. It's the one that Maybell has. So, the Lord of Flame, God, basically. There's like this monk-looking guy and this priesty-looking guy. And then there's another girl that I should have a picture of because I don't remember exactly what she looked like.
It's not the damn chick from that we brought already once, is it?
No.
The little princess.
No. Where the hell? Let me look at the token. Dark hair. Pale skin, mismatched eyes, little kind of like headband type thing, kind of pretty. She's got a green outfit on, shows off her shoulders. Kind of like splits in like three pieces towards the skirt area, kind of high up, like it would be really revealing. But as she moves, you realize there's like another shorter skirt or shorts or something under it, so no fan service there. And she's pretty like all smiles and whatnot.
How old is this?
Well, the one I just described in the green outfit is probably a good 25-ish, maybe a little older. The two males are older, and the cleric, I think, is about 30.
I ask each of them, I'm just trying to see if any of them are trying to be malicious at all.
Okay.
All right.
First thing you notice, you cannot read their thoughts.
So, fuck.
Mm-hmm.
Why do you guys want to be transported?
Cleric kind of pokes up, says, "Oh, we're heading to Caldera. We have business with my boss's brother."
Are all of you, or is that just him?
That's the cleric lady, red hair. She is apparently a party with these people. This other guy's kind of separate by himself. He's just heading that way.
So he's separate, everybody else is in the same party?
Yeah. Like, that's a party, and he's just by himself, and he met these people, and they're like, oh, we're all going to the same place, yay. I'll give you...
Okay.
You've been reading enough thoughts of this Fire Islander guy. He's kind of an airhead.
Yeah.
Well-meaning, but a bit of an airhead.
Okay. Fudge. So, I'm not going to get anybody trying to get me in trouble for transporting somebody that's a fugitive or anything.
Give me a sense motive.
God damn it. My rolls today.
Okay.
Nothing's been over like a 5.
Yeah, they kind of look at each other like, that's kind of a weird question. Not that I know of, no.
It's not a weird question. It's a legitimate question. And I don't appreciate... No, just... okay, I guess I just want to be safe. I don't want anybody to have any kind of issues. Don't want to get in trouble for it, for sure.
And the cleric looks at you and says, okay, exactly how much is portage, generally?
Generally, it's 100 gold a person.
About 100
Yeah.
for the lot of us.
Oh, you're busting my balls, man. Uh, I laugh. I laugh. It's just, this is the only airship up here. I mean, I technically own both of them. The other one's off right now. I'm not trying to be an ass. That's just generally what we do charge.
Okay.
I can
You
be
hear
nice and I'll charge.
the Fire Islander's thoughts go, I don't have 100 gold. He pulls out his coin purse and starts counting.
What is he able to count to?
He's able to count to 48. And
Really?
it's not a limit of his mental capability of counting. It's a limit of how much gold he has.
Is that worth like? Is that going to even cover the cost of everything to get over there and back?
Oh, yeah. That would cover his boardage and a month of Shawin's pay.
I mean, like how much? About how much would it cost for us, like just to have our crew and everything to take it there and back?
It
Like,
is
just-
roughly, well, it's what you pay, what you pay your crew members, and other than that, it's just the food you eat. So, 3 to 6 gold per trip there and back for food.
Okay. I can be nice since it's been a while and I wouldn't mind flying around on my ship. I don't think I can do lower than 40 though. 40 per person.
They all kind of look at the cleric. The Fire Island as well. That's kind of expensive, but okay. And the cleric like gives a nod. Fine. Starts pulling out coins.
Okay. So he pays me.
Yeah. They're not going to pay you up front before they get towards the ship. The Fire Islander will.
Okay. I'm not gonna cheat them out of their money. That bad, at least. How long would it take to get ready?
Oh, you could be gone tomorrow if you wanted.
Okay, I guess I'll tell them tomorrow morning at the docks,
Great.
and then I'll grab my winged unicorn and fly over and let the docks know we're gonna go. Let the people know we're gonna take a trip over to Coldra and back.
All right. So, you do see Jack and Noriko. Did you want to inform them that you're leaving?
Sure. Yeah. I forgot. Yeah. Stop by them. And
Anyone
tell
else?
them that yeah, Alfred. Hey, Alfred, buddy.
You want to visit Blackridge Supplies?
What's Blackridge Supplies? Who owns that one?
That was Alfred's shop before you left.
Sure. I'll tie the unicorn to the front door.
Okay. Pretty human girl at the counter. I said, "Welcome to Blackridge Supplies. Can I help?" You're Dryas. Can I get you anything?
Yeah, you can give me Alfred. I wouldn't mind the drink too.
Okay. And she points to the there's a shield spear type guard person posted. It's like, can you get him a drink? Or wait, no, she'll go get you the drink. But she kind of gives you this look at who's Alfred?
One horned guy.
Torin?
Sure. I call him Alfred.
Oh, okay. Points at the guard. You go get Alfred. I'll get him a drink. And she's going to run into the back and, get you a drink. And, just bring you out a, it's not super expensive ale or anything, but she'll give you a drink.
I've been talking a lot. Is Alfred out?
It'll take him a while. Eventually the guy will come and, yeah, Alfred's, or Torin's coming.
Okay.
Sir.
I'll just chit-chat with the lady.
Right. She's like, hi.
Hello. You doing okay?
Oh, I'm good. I'm good. Would it be could I get an autograph?
Sure. You have something?
Yeah, she'll pull you out paper or something and pen, quill type thing.
Okay, I'll sign it.
Awesome. So Alfred comes in. He goes, Dryas!
I go up and give him a hug. What's up?
Not too much.
Haven't seen you in a long time.
I know you've been in town and you haven't visited me. It's been like 2 months. You've been in town. You haven't visited me.
I've been a little crazy, but I'm back out now. Been working on stuff, trying to make new weapons. So,
Awesome.
But
Hey, did you check out that
might...
giant machine sitting outside the wall?
Yeah, I've seen it before. I know the person that brought it. She's a little crazy, but I got her set up working on stuff for me. So she's pretty good with making stuff. So
All right.
But,
well, it's good to have you back.
It's good to be back.
Things have been going
Sorry
well
I
for
didn't
me.
come sooner. I'm glad.
Yeah, I no longer live here. Actually, I've moved.
I didn't. I heard you out in the bar now. I didn't know that.
Yep. I got the rates for the bar. Apparently, the dwarf just spends all his time making and drinking and serving ale, and doesn't bother with stuff like paying for shit. So,
well.
yeah, it's working out. I get a cut of the profits, and the dwarf gets to worry about the making of the ale, as opposed to just the details of running a business.
Easy money.
Oh yeah, it's been great. Get new equipment, like brushes his armor and pets his sword.
I like it. So, you want to use that new equipment?
What would you have in mind?
I don't know how much this particular trip will be, but I could always use your help with adventuring. Right now, we're just taking some people. I don't particularly trust them all. They all have some kind of mind shielding thing. So.
He'll hold up a hand. It's got a ring on it. Ring of mind shielding. They're pretty cheap, but they're needed in these days,
Yeah, I have one too, but
there you go.
I think they do too, and that's the problem. So,
well, if you've got one, you've probably got something to hide.
What? I have everything to hide. What are you talking about?
Hey! I wasn't pointing fingers here.
But yeah, so I figured maybe you wanted to get around, come out. It's been a while. See if you're not too old to do stuff.
It has, and I'm not too old, damn it. Can I bring some people with me?
Sure. The ship holds quite a few people.
Right. It'd be me and 3 others, if that's cool with you. They'll help out a lot. I guarantee it.
I asked the DM, is there room for all of us?
I will make room for all of them.
Okay. Then yeah, there's plenty of room.
I mean, this is technically a cargo ship, then you're not carrying cargo.
Okay. Yeah. There's room for all of us. So, yeah, everybody's welcome.
Awesome. When we leaving?
In the morning.
Oh shit, I got work to do.
Okay.
Well, I will see you tomorrow morning.
Okay. See you there.
Awesome.
Shake his hand and then
Yeah.
head out. I wink at the chick as I'm walking out.
She frantically waves to you.
Bye.
Fangirl.
I get on my unicorn so she can hear it, see it, and then I fly away.
I'm playing with the emotions of people. That's great. So, you're going to be leaving for a few days. You should probably give a list of stuff to Kayan. Actually, when you go visit Kayan, she's got one of these guns taken all apart. Right? It is scattered very nicely, though. It's in like a schematic type diagram looking thing. She's got papers of schematics and stuff, and she's looking over this stuff. There are scorch marks on the wall where this thing is pointing. So you know she's got it to fire.
Nice. How'd you do that?
Oh, jeez. Hi. All right. So this thing is a trigger mechanism, and apparently everything's run through all these little wiry thingies. And it went through this thing, and she shows you this chip thing she's cut off and put the wires together. I don't really know what it does, but it prevents you from firing it somehow. So I removed that. And now I can get to fire, but we've never seen anything like this. It's not mechanical. I mean, there's some things that are mechanical, but for the most part, everything's run through these little green things, and there's these strips are metal, I think, and she shows you a resistor. I have no idea what the hell this is made out of.
Okay. That's what you're here for. You're the only one that's going to be able to figure this out.
Oh, yeah. It no longer fires. So we're also thinking it has a certain amount of charges.
I get this fucking droopy look on my face like, motherfucker.
Though, and she'll pull out a strip that apparently just comes right out of this thing. It's got a little thing. I'm wondering if these things are where the charges come from, and they're kind of like little watch batteries. Sorta. Yeah. Smaller. All in a line.
Yeah.
So it's possible that they store the energy. Can't guarantee that right now. But I have put another strip into it, and it did continue firing. So that proves that thing. But I don't want to use all the rounds from it.
At least not till we figure out how to make more.
Yeah. This is going to take me a while. Honestly, your other project I could probably whip up in a week. So if you want, I can start working on that right away and get that done. This is going to take some time.
Yeah, that's fine.
I'm still trying to figure out what some of this stuff is made out of.
Yeah, that's fine. Get the easy stuff out of the way. Just please don't destroy this lab. I'd prefer not to have anything burned down or anything.
Oh, I will make sure to be the utmost careful we can be. And if we break anything, we'll just pay to have it fixed.
Thank you.
We took a lot of money.
I saw that. And I'm glad. So, okay. Yeah, I guess
Oh,
just...
speaking of which, that elf girl did come with me. I just kind of lost her around River's End. So,
Okay.
just tell your guards that she might pop up. And she'll be in another construct.
She brought the smaller one?
Yes.
Okay. I also want you thinking, you don't have to do it like while you're, just do something while you're thinking. You know how to make these constructs work without, well, you do know how to make them work without magic, right?
Oh, yeah. I put a person in it.
Shit.
As in, I made him drivable, basically.
Shit.
Yeah.
Okay, well, that's the third project, depending on how quick this douchebag dragon thing eats all the crystals.
She cocks her
Long
head.
story. Long story. The old gods are whispering in your dick sometimes. But, yeah.
It's not by any chance a giant purple dragon, is it?
Yeah, it is, actually. And it's huge.
We got reports of it, but I've not seen it.
Where the hell was it?
Well, apparently it flew over a Fire Islander outpost, as well as iced a small town in the west end of Ironhold. Supposedly.
Sorry, I need a second. But, yeah, I'd tell her, crap. Well, yeah, it's the one that's destroying all the arcane energy, by the way.
Well, it has made my job slightly more difficult. I did rely a lot on arcane casters, and I've had to reroute through some divine energies.
Yeah, I had a little speak with the old gods, and I saw it destroying the crystals in the ground, and it's just devouring them, and that's what's making the arcane energy go away. So we need to figure out a way to destroy it somehow, but that's on the back burner, I guess. I don't know.
Okay. Well, I'll see you when you get back, and hopefully by then I'll have your gun ready. Not this one.
Okay.
The other one.